Seeing your account not growing or going anywhere can be really difficult. But remember that Rome was never built in one single day, and that's the same with your trading account. Nasdaq is really behaving itself. Let me just give you a little sneak peek of my current running trade. As you can see right over here, we are shooting to this level. I actually think that we have a lot of, buying limits, selling orders, sell stops, buy stops right over here. And the market wants to take these ones out, and then it will shoot up to the top to around about this zone, or at least take these ones out. Well, if it does reject right over here, I'm already going to just exit my trade at this zone. But right now, what I'm thinking is I'm actually going to ride this trade, and I did drop it in the free signal group right over here as a setup. You can already see that, yeah, they also joined the trade, and it's about to be a really hectic day. I'm not even trying to go into brand new entries today because I took these trades yesterday, right? And the reason why I really don't like trading with stop loss, I gave this signal in the inner circle with a stop loss at 18,600. Look at how the market just tapped on my stop loss and then just started shooting up and going right to the top. That's why I always say, instead of having a stop loss, just wait for a breakout, and then if it closes outside of that particular zone that you consider as a stop loss, then you can exit the trade. Then I'm actually looking to be in the trade trading, FOMC tonight, and with my stop loss obviously in entry, right? But that's just what I have for Nasdaq for this current day. I already know that we had a $167 account, and now it is sitting at over $1,000, and I am about to show you exactly how I did that. Now, if you pay attention, you're actually going to catch that secret thing I was doing consistently throughout the whole time, and just use that to better your edge when you are trading, right? And obviously I did take quite a number of setups, so I'm not going to go through each and every setup, but I want you to notice the same thing that I've been doing each and every time when I take a trade. It was really interesting. Over here, $167, and I had the first trade on the Nasdaq, as you can see right over here. The first thing that I actually wanted to do was to see how much margin it was taking, and that was a good trade with just $28 margin, right? Nothing too crazy. And all these trades, I was just mirroring what I was doing on my master account on this little small account right over here. I put my stop loss into the entry, as you can see over there, to secure profits, because at this time I just wanted to grow the account to at least $250 before I can go crazy. And you can see that the stop loss that was in entry was hit, and that's better than taking an actual loss, right? Then we had our second trade on US30, as you can see right over here, 0.2 lot size, nothing too crazy. The first thing that I wanted to do when I'm trading US30 right over here is to see my stop loss. You can see that I wanted to see how much am I willing to lose before I just jump into the trade. I had a stop loss of $28, nothing too crazy. I took the trade because it is a decent risk to reward ratio. $28 up right over there. The account is in $218, and that trade is absolutely beautiful, as you can see right over here, right? So I was making $30, and I didn't want to hold it for long. I decided to close this particular trade. We're at $218. Yes sir. Let's see, the next trade was on US30 again. I increased my lot size a little bit because you can see that my stop loss was just like $14. It's stop loss. How much am I willing to lose before I take the trade, right? So I was willing to lose $14, and then I took two more trades, and then yeah, $80 margin, nothing too crazy. And then notice this little zone right over here. I want the market, if it breaks out of that zone, I'm going to add positions, right? I don't take profit, I add positions, because this was a good entry. You can see it was triggered my sell stop. And then I ended up having to close my US30 trades a little bit early because I had seen a really better setup on the Nasdaq. Over here, you can see I then took the Nasdaq with 0.4 because I calculated my risk to reward. I was just risking $18 on each trade right over here, targeting $50 on each trade. I had the Nasdaq hitting take profit. Over here, as you can see, the 0.4, it was just $12. In this particular day, I made $69, just $70, short of $1 to make $70. And on the weekend, I experimented trading the Bitcoin right over here. It was a little bit to the extremes because I really don't trade crypto, right? But the market was closed and I needed to trade the account. So I did find a double top on the Bitcoin right over here, but I did calculate the stop loss at first to see how much I'm losing, and I was willing to take the risk, which absolutely played out well. You can see we hit the first take profit right over there. I only had take profit on one trade, and then I eventually had to close these remaining remaining 2 trades with each $40. Quit playing. It was absolutely beautiful, leaving us sitting at $450, just $2 short of that. And we went back to US30 right over here. And the first buy was a little bit hectic. I had not yet calculated my stop loss at this point, so I wanted to see how much I'm willing to lose. And you can see that was $40, which was a little bit extreme right over there. So I did not want to take like a lot of trades, right? Instead of, I just ended up taking the same 2 trades I wanted to take and just risk $80 out of the $450. We're targeting the top right over there. You can see that is around $80, 1:2 risk to reward. Not so crazy right over there. And I did find a Nasdaq trade also, and you know that at $400 I'm going to capitalize. I'm not even joking, right? So this was during the New York session. As you can see, the time was 18:44, and you already know how these trades played out, because you know that Nasdaq, I'm absolutely going to destroy Nasdaq, gave me a good $200, leaving us sitting at $640 right over here, which was absolutely beautiful. As you can see, the trades, I did have to close a little bit off the trades right over here just to leave 2 trades, because you already know that I'm growing the account, right? I don't want it to retrace back and take me out, making me lose all the other profit that I would have made. I did put my stop loss in entry right over here to protect the profits that I've made on the remaining trades that are running on both Nasdaq and the US30. At this spot, I was looking at gold. I found a gold trade right over here, and it was a really good one. And I did capitalize on it. Took 5 trades on gold with 0.1 because I already had US30 and Nasdaq in profit holding the account. Really nice. And then I did close them eventually. And then on gold, you can see that I was aiming for $53 on each trade, and it absolutely just went to $1,000. Quit playing. You can see the gold trade right over there. It was absolutely beautiful. A little bit of a drawdown, but it was nothing too crazy. And $1,129 from $167 within just 7 days. So now remember, I started at $200, and I did take a few losses after I had added profit to the account, and I had to recover from those losses and then add profit to this account, which was absolutely a fun journey right over there. But if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button, turn your post notifications, and subscribe to the channel. You feel me? With that, it's been Tino, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.